Hey everybody, so I know it's been a while since I updated anything on here, so I apologize about that. This is my first week being back to work since my leave period, so I've been trying to adjust to the time zone change and everything like that. So we had an awesome trip to Europe. It was great, but unfortunately we did not get pregnant this cycle. So I am starting the process of taking my Femara again for this coming cycle. So this time I was supposed to take it on cycle day 3, but because of some issues with my work where I thought I was going to be getting deployed, which that's not happening now, I ended up waiting and taking it on day 5. So that's not what my doctor told me to do. It's just what I ended up doing. So I didn't tell my doctor either that that I took it starting on day 5. So I really don't know what's going to happen. I've read some things that says that if you take it later in your cycle, you ovulate later in your cycle, and that I've heard some people say that it's actually better if you already have a later cycle, like of 31 to 32 days, which I do, because it just kind of fits better. Everything last cycle followed my chart. So when I did my BBT, it showed that on day 14, when I was supposed to ovulate, that's where it showed a spike in my temperature. And I even had the triphasic, I think that's what it's called, charting. So there were 3 points in which it jumped up during that phase. So I thought, wow, this must have really worked this time, and it didn't. So it's really frustrating. I don't know if the medication changes things or not for you, but as far as, because I know that I did the OPK past the time of the time that I assumed that I ovulated, and it was still showing positive. And I heard that the Femara can do that, or not the Femara, but the HCG trigger shot can do that. So I'm not sure what it was. But all I know is that all signs were showing go. My temperature was spiking. I was getting hotter and hotter. But again, it might have been because we were traveling. We went 3 different countries. We went to England, went to France, and we went to Italy. And it took the first week we were there, we were in England, and it took me 3 days just for my sleep cycle to get on track. So it could have been a lot of things. It could have been the stress of all the traveling. Who knows? But all I know is that it didn't work out this time. So trying to stay positive. However, I'm not going to keep going through this every month. So if this time it does not work out, then I'm thinking we're going to have a discussion at my next appointment next week for my mid-cycle ultrasound to get a referral to do IVF. So having said all that, that's about it. Try to keep this video short. Just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know what's been going on with me, and any feedback people have, similar experiences, or anything that might help out in anything I've said, I'd really appreciate it. So I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.